Happy full moon. Welcome to your moon reading. You can pick sun, moon, or stars. Pick the one that you are drawn to the most. Pause the video if you'd like. I will be putting the timestamps below in the description box so you can find your reading easier. And before I start, I just want to remind you to take what resonates and always be true to yourself. Okay, I'm going to start with the ones who chose the sun. We have Scorpio, I transform. And this is very strong energy of transformation, this card right here. I transform. This is the card of like death and rebirth. So we're looking back at the year and we're reflecting on all the changes, whatever happened, the challenging times, and how did that change you? How did that shift you? And looking at what do you want moving forward with this? So what is this about transformation? We have the Six of Wands. This is a card of expansion and victory. It's learning from the failures and getting better. You know, it's success. And success comes with learning from, you know, experience, you know, with the trials and the error. So there could be something here about looking back and how sometimes the challenges that we face, we turn into blessings. And that's what this card is about. We have the Ace of Swords here. So I feel like with this, you could be looking at something with a different perspective, seeing it from a higher perspective. We have the Seven of Pentacles, which is the card that is showing us where we need to do more work on. So we're moving forward into the new year with what do we want to change and what do we need to nurture more in our lives with these three cards in order to have success. I feel like you have reached a level of success and now it's a matter of staying there. So there's something here that you learned and shifted, going through a major transformation, not thinking the way you did in the past, feeling different about yourselves. Even you could be carrying yourself different, seeing things differently. What else do we have for group number one? The ones who chose the sun, we have reflect on your priorities. Last quarter moon in Aquarius. Release control and speak your world into being. What do we have here? Okay. We have some things here that I feel like with this card, whatever that you want to take care of. So there could be things that need attention now. This is about being honest with yourself. Like looking back at this past year and really looking at it in an honest way to say, okay, what do I need to work on? Is there any habits that I need to, you know, change and stuff like that? And I feel like this is something that you're going to be working on or something to think about working on if you haven't already started working on this soon so that you can start this now. You don't have to wait for like the new year. It's like I feel like this is something that's important and it's good to start it now. It's like finishing the year in a good way with a head start. And then we have release control, first quarter moon in Taurus. This is all about letting go of anything that we cannot control here, because holding on to that, it's just gonna weigh you down. You know, it's like you don't need that stuff to take up space in your mind so that you have more room in your thoughts to create ideas and to come up with more ways that you can have what you want, you know, what you want to work on. And this is also about starting the next thing. So it's about thinking about what you want to bring in the new year coming. And we have speak your world into being, first quarter moon in Gemini. And this is about the throat chakra. And not even that. I mean, we can speak when we speak out loud. It's about staying positive with words because we put out energies out there, you know, so whatever we're thinking, so think positive, because if you don't think positive, you're going to speak the same way you're thinking. So think positive so you can speak positive and have that energy come out so that the good energy comes back to you. So, and paying attention to how you're speaking about yourself, especially. So like saying things like, oh, I can't do this, you know, I can't figure this out, you know, change that to, I can't figure this out, you know, I can do this, you know, oh no, I made a mistake, you know, don't say things like, oh, I'm so dumb or anything like that, you know, say, okay, I made a mistake, I can learn from this, you know. Changing those little words around changes the whole energy, and that will ripple out, you know, outside of you. So what else do we have for group number one? We have I seek balance and grounding. I mean, it's always a good time to take the time for balance and grounding. I mean, look at this picture. So meditation, connecting with nature, having some quiet time. Look at this energy in this image here, in this artwork. And look at this here, in this artwork. You see the person here? It's like meditating. And look at this one. It's like there's these silhouettes and they're just like taking time for stillness, being mindful, you know, staying present. So I hope that resonates with you. Happy full moon, group number 1. And I will see you guys soon. I'm getting ready for now group number 2. I always drop my cards. Okay. Hello, group number 2. Happy full moon. What is your moon reading for today? The ones who chose the moon. We have Taurus. I have card number 14. So this is all about value, and this is all about value, what you have accomplished, your work, your strength even. So it's about what you're holding, what you have, having enough, being able to. There's a lot of earth energy here. I mean, Taurus is the earth element. So this is about strength in what you have done or what you're able to do. There's something here about gaining strength or gaining more. So whether it's money, whether it's strength, physical health, work, clients. So there's something here about working on more. And this could be very important for you. So really looking back at how has this year gone, you know, and what can you do to make more happen in the area in your life where you want more of. I mean, maybe for some it could even be a more stable situation, personal situation, whether it's relationship, financial stability, you know, or anything else. Monetary goals, material goals. For some, it can even be a move, a new home, a move. We have Princess of Discs, we have 7 of Wands, and we have the 9 of Swords. This is all about new ideas for money or a more stable situation. This is all about the plan. So you could be planning, strategizing something here. How can you make something better? How can you have more? You know, some of you may want to find a way to make more money, you know, have more value to what you're doing, your services or whatever this is, or make a business grow or have more skills, you know, or maybe even gain more knowledge, you know, maybe expand your, you know, some of you could be thinking of doing more than one type of work, you know, so this way you have a little bit here, a little bit there. Like, you know, sometimes, you know, having more than one skill could be beneficial as well. So depending on your situation, you know, you could be thinking about that. That may not resonate with everybody. We have the 7 of Wands, and I feel like with this card, it's all about how do you stay on top? How do you protect, you know, what you have done, and how do you stay on top in the future? So this is all about protecting your energy. I feel we have Mars and Leo energy here. So it's about standing out, staying strong, putting your foot down, like really protecting yourselves, and protecting yourselves for anyone who could be saying anything negative or trying to bring you down or trying to bring down your ideas or anything like that. This is really like staying strong above all that emotional stuff if anyone's trying to interfere with your journey and things like that. We have the 9 of Swords. So there's a way here to find solutions to fears, you know, find a balance when it comes to fears, worries about the unknown. We have Mars energy here as well. So there could be something here that you could be either thoughts finding in your head, like you could be finding yourself in your head, like the different thoughts coming into your mind. Sorry, I just hit the microphone. You can be with this, I'm also getting there could be some things that you're not sure if you're going to make this decision or that. So you could be wondering about something, indecisive. That's what I'm getting with this. So you could be feeling this right now. So just keep telling yourself you will figure this out. You know, you can research your options, you know, find out more, and you'll be figuring this out. And I feel like if you think about the past, you have figured things out before, and you will figure things out again. So let's see, my moon people. We have find a balance, take a reality check, and embrace the flow of life. We have full moon in Libra, full moon in Capricorn, and full moon in Gemini. Beautiful cards. Look at the colors in these cards. There's a lot of purple, like lavenders, soft purple. So let me just look and see what we get here. So finding a balance. I feel like there is something here that you feel it could be not fair, you know, to you, off, or you want more, I feel, with this, and this could be causing that imbalance, and that's what you probably want to bring in to have more balance in your life. So we're looking at that. What do you need? And there's this path here, you know, and then there's more mountains to climb. So you're like on this journey to discover more and know about yourself. While we're in this journey here, it's also about letting go what does not serve you, any doubts, any fears, you know, and focusing on what you can do, the things that you have control over. We have take a reality check, full moon in Capricorn, and this is all about really planning. This is really about looking at your past year, you know, and being honest with yourself, like, what do you need to change, you know, and this is something that you know, this is not something that, you know, someone else is going to tell you, or this is something that you know deep down inside. This is what needs to change, whether it's a habit, whether it's adding something new to your schedule, you know, that you could work on so that you could get further into your goals here. But with Capricorn energy, that's very careful planning. That's really strategizing. That's being really good with, you know, prioritizing what you need to take care of and sticking to that commitment, you know, to yourself when it comes to that. So we have full moon energy in all three of these cards. There's a lot of things here about letting go of past habits that don't serve you, past ways of thinking that don't serve you, and embracing like a new, you know, being the way you want to be, being the way you want to see yourself, you know, 3 months from now, 6 months from now, already taking that action. We have embraced the flow of life, and this is all about the reminder to, you know, just see the beauty in things, enjoying the journey, enjoying the process, not rushing into just a goal, but like to enjoy every step of the way, because sometimes when we get to the end, we kind of miss that in between thing. Like when I was doing my 200-hour yoga teacher training, when I got to the end, I was so excited, but now I look back, that was almost 6 years ago, and I miss that. I miss that year and a half of learning and you know, the community and all that. You know, I still keep in touch with people, but it's like a whole different feel. Like I really miss that, you know, the practice and the classes and just the learning, you know, the exploring. And I'm still learning, but it's different, you know, things change. So you kind of miss, there's things that you miss, you know, you're excited about finishing it and then you miss it. So just enjoying the process, and let's see what else we have for you guys. We have, I choose to take a higher perspective and widen my views. Yeah, this is all about seeing things from a higher level, knowing that, you know, we are just a little drop in the whole ocean, you know, and it's about seeing what the things that we worry about, separating what's the true things to worry about and what are the things that are just extra worries that are not really so bad. Like, what is our mind telling us that could be a lot worse than what it really is? And separating that, because there are some real worries, you know, those things we do need to, you know, give attention to. But the stuff that we need to let go of, that's all full moon energy. Whatever we need to let go of, you know, and to move forward and planning. So this is really the time to take a really good look at the past and what you want to change and make a plan. So I wish you guys well. Group number 2, happy full moon. And I will see you soon. Okay, ready for group number 3, the ones who chose the stars. We just mix the cards for group number 3. Okay, group number 3. What do we need to know for the ones who chose the stars? We have part of fortune increase. There's something good coming your ways with this card number 45. So there could be something here a long time coming, and you're about to see why or what that is. So I feel like if things have been a little bit slower for you, not enough, there could be something here with, I feel like whatever work you put into something, there's going to be something that is going to happen with that for you guys. The ones who chose the stars. So the stars are all about hope in the tarot. The card of the stars is about hope. So I feel like you guys are going to see some of that happening. This is a card of success and victory. The Six of Wands. This is a card of recognition, victory, success. So there's going to be a shift here, especially with this card. Let's see what else we have. I'm looking for flyers for you guys. We have the Knight of Wands, and this is the card of unstoppable energy. The Knight of Wands, which is the Knights are the kings in this tarot deck, the top tarot. So let's see. This beautiful fire energy, I feel like that's your card. So there is something here, the Queen of Discs, making something happen. So we have, look at this fire energy. These are all fire cards. The wands are the fire element in the tarot. And look at that red in that, the wheel. No, the part of fortune increase. I was going to say the wheel of fortune. There's something here. You guys have expanded. Whatever you guys are doing, your work, your knowledge, the actions that you're taking, something is moving, something is growing, something's happening here for you guys. And you're going to see this shift with this card. And so there's going to be more of something here. And we have the Queen of Pentacles, or the Queen of Discs. And there could be some networking here for some of you. There could be some co-creation for some of you. There could be something here about new home situation, or so if there's someone looking to, you know, move or buy a home, there's something could happen here with that. Or if it's a work situation, something could be happening with work, more clients, an increase in something, more attention, the word, spreading the word. If you're doing something with work, you could be getting known for something here. You know, people could be seeing you. You know, they could be seeing you, they could be admiring your work. Some of you could be getting increases or, you know, better positions or something like that, opportunities. There's something happening materialistically here. So it could be more money, more whatever. For some, if you've been waiting for results, like if you're working on your health or doing lifestyle changes, you could be seeing results. So there's something here about something happening, something good here. So we have full moon energies here. We have, with these cards, we have go wild, forgive, and take inspired action. Full moon in Leo, full moon in Pisces, and full moon in Virgo. So let's see what these cards are all about. I'm just going to take a look at them. So the go wild card, I feel like that, I mean, that's another fire. We have a lot of fire energy here. So this is like the time for you to shine, I feel. And it's happening. I feel like maybe you're already seeing this, you know, something is cool is happening for you guys. So even though there is something here, it's just like go wild. It's like, you know, this is the time not to play small, or whatever it is that you're bringing out. So you're bringing out any abilities, gifts, whatever you have. Like, this is the time to shine. Nope, don't play small. You know, not the time to be shy about, you know, what you have, you know. You know, when you're putting yourself out there, whatever it is, in whatever way, you know, that you want to do your goals, you know, for your highest good. We have this card of forgiveness, full moon in Pisces. There could be some energies here, some letting go to do. Anything that doesn't need to take up space in your mind, or anything that you don't need, that you don't want to take with you in this new coming year. This is the time to release that. Take the lessons from it. Take whatever you need from it. And then let it go. You know, of course, there are some things, like sometimes we have to work through things and we still haven't gotten the lesson yet. That stuff we got to work with. But the stuff that you know that's not going to be helping you moving forward, it's about releasing, you know, not attaching yourself to that. There could be some, what I'm getting is like cutting cords with certain attachments to, like emotional attachments to, maybe if there's people that have disappointed you and stuff like that. You know, it's like letting that go, you know. I feel like you have seen, you know, what you can expect from these people. And I feel like you don't need that energy with this good stuff that's coming moving forward. We have take inspired action, full moon in Virgo. So I feel like with these cards, I mean, look at the, when you look at the moon, there's like rings, there's a light around it. And you look at the moon, there's like a glow around it. You look at this one and there's more light around it. Look at the similarities in these two colors. Taking inspired action is the card of movement. It's this card, you know, the Knight of Wands. It's unstoppable energy. So keep focused on your vision here. And I feel like, you know, stay committed to your goals. And, you know, this is the year, you know, this is the time of the year with this full moon of letting go of anything that did not serve us, taking a realistic, you know, honest look at ourselves and seeing what were our challenges and what habits or beliefs that we need to let go of in order to move forward. So it's about believing in yourself, especially with these energies, because I feel like you guys have some cool things that you guys are doing and some cool things that are coming for you guys. Group number 3. So what else do we have? What do we have? I will persist. My will is strong. And that is this energy. And look at the color of this card. And it just jumped out for you guys. So look at all this fire energy. I love it. So good luck to you guys. Group number 3. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you soon. Happy full moon.